Welcome back to the Shreveport Connection, and I'm going to, this is Tommy, and if you didn't know that, sorry about your damn luck. Alright, this is TNA, scratch that, this is Impact Wrestling news for this coming week, and your spoilers for Thursday night, June the 2nd. And we're off, breaking news, this part of, the first part of the TNA spoilers was the fan was ejected for texting the results into PWInsider.com. He was ejected. They caught him. Man ejected from Impact Taping for texting spoiler results. I believe that texting is legal and covered by your freedoms of press and rights of free speech. A man was ejected from Monday's Impact Wrestling taping in Orlando, Florida for texting spoilers results with his mobile device. The man was ejected from the Impact Wrestling Zone by TNA personnel and escorted off Universal Studios, Florida property by an Orlando area police officer. He was shown a page on the PW Insider website displaying the spoiler results had been sent on a mobile device owned by a member of TNA security and informed he was being removed from the premises. It was reported last week that TNA banned the use of cellular phones and mobile devices at the Impact Wrestling Zone during Impact Wrestling tapings in order to prevent spoilers from surfacing online. Thus, what I'm doing now is a spoiler. Sources within TNA indicate that Universal Studios officials issued the directive, not TNA themselves, because of the fact that at live events, you have TNA wrestlers posting their own live content on their own YouTube accounts. Although his name is on the run sheets as a producer, producer for segments, Tommy Dreamer is not at this week's TNA tapings. There are a lot of people talking about this today, especially since he had just turned heel and he was in a program with Fortune. No word yet on why Dreamer wasn't there at tonight's taping, although it was never written into the formats as a performer, just as a producer working for the tapings. That to me is extremely strange, because it would be really stupid for TNA to turn the guy just to stop using him. Duh, they did the same thing with Jay Lethal. That's why he's not with the company. And now for your Impact Wrestling results for June the 2nd, 2011, reported by a correspondent who got the ejection for the Texas spoilers to PWInsider.com. Opens with Velvet Sky and ODB brawling outside, and then into the Impact Zone. Security tries to break them up, but OBD knees the guards in the groin and beats down Sky in the ring. Okay, Mr. Anderson cuts a promo saying he is facing someone from Sting's past tonight. I'm hoping for the Black Scorpion. But guess what? It's not. In the parking lot, Eric Bischoff has served some sort of legal paperwork by the network. In the ring, Eric Bischoff tries to strip Beer Money of the TNA Tag Team Championship with the idea that Robert Roode is too injured. But Alex Shelley comes out and offers it up for Roode. So a sacrifice is signed for James Storm and Alex Shelley versus the British Invasion for the championships. And that's all the guys we reported. And now for your Impact spoilers from Orlando via TNAasylum.com. The show opens up with a brawl between ODB and Velvet Sky. This turns into a match which ODB wins. Miss Tessmacher helps Velvet Sky afterwards. See? It pays to get other results. We get a promo with Eric Bischoff in the ring. He calls out Beer Money and threatening to strip them of the tag titles Alex Shelley comes out and announces that since Chris Sabin is out with an injury, he'll team with James Storm at Slammiversary against the British Invasion. Yeah, the British Bull Invasion. We get a number 1 contenders match for the X Division title between Brian Kendrick and Kazarian. It goes to a time limit draw, but when they get more time, Abyss comes out and interrupts the match, resulting in no winner being announced. Crimson defeated Matt Hardy. After the match, Samoa Joe comes out, but's taken out by Crimson. Angelina Love defeats Miss Tessmacher. Mr. Asshole wrestles Eric Young, who was dressed as the Great Muta. Gunner comes out and tries to distract the referee, but it allows Young to spit mist in the eyes of Anderson. After a moonsault, Young pinned Anderson. So, I guess this is the Great Muta gets a title shot because he pinned the champion. Well, I take it back. Stays the champion. My bad. Okay. After the match, Anderson and Gunner beat down Young until Sting makes a save. We get a promo between Bully Ray and AJ Styles getting up a Falls Count Anywhere match at the pay-per-view. Scott Steiner and Jeff Jarrett defeated Matt Morgan and Kurt Angle when Steiner pins Morgan during a brawl between Angle and Jarrett started. Karen Jarrett falls and looks hurt. And they get a promo involving Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff. They are reading a letter from the network's attorney. After a bit of trash talk, Hulk Hogan reveals that Mick Foley was fired, closing the show. So, what did the actual report say from the attorney? Stay tuned tomorrow night for more. More results and more info on TNA.